And oh yeah.
Yo, hey everyone. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Yeah, and I fixed the whole webcam issue thanks to Apple. They have a new feature on their iOS 16 where you can use your iPhone as a camera. The image is pretty crisp. Not complaining at all. Before I begin, just going to let you know that this will be the last video for 2022. I know I've been, yeah, not really putting as much content as I originally wanted to. Promise though, next year, I will be pushing out a lot more content and a lot more interesting stuff coming out. Yeah, I've just been busy, but I don't know, I guess it's just an excuse to say that, yeah, I've been a bit lazy on the whole YouTube side of things, but it is an area that I do want to improve and I do want to keep doing. I feel I feel that it's helped me as well as help others. I've had a few people that have reached out to me and I've been fortunate to help them out. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, I'm Aswa. I am a film director. To be more specific, I direct TV commercials. You can check out some of my work on my website at www.aswahan.com. I guess you guys love unboxing videos, so before I show the video, I got my MacBook Air in Malaysia just because it's cheaper. Here in Vietnam, foreign goods tend to be more expensive due to tax. So yeah, I ordered my MacBook Air in Malaysia. Luckily, I was able to land a job in early October. Picked it up and yeah, you can see my initial reaction and my unboxing.
All right, my new MacBook. I guess I'm doing one of these unboxing things. So let's start. Okay. It's hard to kind of do this with one hand. So yeah, there we go. And oh yeah. So basically I got the silver because the midnight apparently has a bunch of fingerprints and stuff, and I mean, knowing myself, that would annoy the crap out of me. So I got a nice, clean, classic silver. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have a knife though to penetrate through this thin sheet of plastic. Let's see if I can do something here. But anyway, basically, here we go. MacBook Air. You're probably wondering why I chose the Air and not the Pro. Portability is probably the most important thing for me. So that's why I chose the Air. Let's see if I can... Oh, there we go. Apple has thought of everything now, haven't they? Let me just focus on that. Look at that. Just kind of... Yeah, there's they thought of everything, eh? So this is probably the worst. I mean, I wish I had a... Here we go. I wish I had a tripod to show you it properly. Let me see if I can put this on something. Yeah, this will probably work. Probably lay here. I'll just go like this, hoping that it shows on. So here you go. You can see me. MacBook Air, huh? Oh yeah, it's looking extremely nice, as you can see here. Oof. And then let me just see if I'm supposed to place it here. I guess you can see something. And then nice. Oh, this thing is compact, exactly what I want. Yeah, because the other MacBook I had was a 2017 model, and that thing was heavy, and you can really feel the weight on that. Every time I brought my laptop over to meetings and stuff, it would I would like at times be like, oh, should I bring my laptop or not? You know, ooh, this thing is nice. So it's nice, clean opening. Oof, this thing is beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's actually a lot nicer than I had thought. Nice, clean silver color. And of course, these are all the same. You get your Apple stickers and stuff, which I won't bore you guys. But this one is cool. MagSafe. Back in the game. I remember my 2011 MacBook Pro came with MagSafe, and then the newer ones they stopped doing the whole MagSafe thing. And I can tell you there have been several times I had close calls where I had yanked the cord, and there were times where I was very close to destroying my MacBook. But here you go. Let me see if there's another way. I'll probably do this. I'll get my hold on. I'll do like this. There we go. Yeah, I think you can kind of see what's happening. I'm just resting it on my camera here. Where's oh, it's on the other side. Damn, I'm a newbie. I'm a noob at this stuff. So yeah, there you go. It should say hello. There, look at this clean sheet of. Oh, this is satisfying. Oh my goodness. So there you go. MacBook Air. Yeah, I purchased this in Malaysia because it's a lot cheaper than in Vietnam due to taxes. So, hello. Yeah, so I'll end it here. So yeah, MacBook Air. So you can see even a film director like myself, a pro, use the MacBook Air. But then again, I haven't used it yet, so I'll let you know how it goes. But from having a look at a bunch of YouTube videos, I think it should do the trick. Even for editing, we use a lot of, we work on proxies and stuff anyway, so, and always the final output is 1080p anyway. It's hardly ever 4K, so, but I also heard that it edits pretty good on 4K, and who really has a finished output in 8K these days? Not yet, maybe one day, but I don't think anytime soon, so oh, that's sweet. All right, I'll end it off here, and next time.
Now to the review. The MacBook Air M2 had come out a couple of months back, and you're probably wondering as a filmmaker, why didn't I get the MacBook Pro 14-inch or 16-inch? Now, for me, my previous MacBook, I'm coming from someone who last used a MacBook Pro Intel 2017, and one of my biggest issues with that was its weight. So for someone like me who quite regularly takes his laptop out to cafes, to meetings, etc., it's been a burden to carry around that laptop. It was a 15-inch 2017 MacBook Pro. It was not the most powerful, but I was able to manage to do most of my work. It served me a good, I'd say, 3 years before the monitor broke. So basically what happened was the screen broke, and I took it to repairs, and they said better off just buying a new laptop. I waited for a bit for the new MacBook Air M2 to be released, and voila, here it is. The most important thing was portability. I was checking on YouTube to see if, to make sure that the MacBook Air was capable of managing the stuff that I do, and I had to play around with the 14-inch and 16-inch. It's just too heavy for me, too thick. And yeah, so what I got was the MacBook Air M2, 16 gigabyte of RAM and 512 gigabyte hard drive. And I have to tell you, straight off the bat, it works like a charm. Firstly, I love the design. I love the square off design. I'm not a big fan of their curvy designs. It's that same goes with their phones. So yeah, I love the design. I was originally going to go with the midnight. I think it's a midnight blue, is it called, or just midnight? Yeah, it looked sick when I first saw it, but then I started to see that there were fingerprint issues and it can get scratched pretty easily. And just the fingerprints alone would annoy the heck out of me. So I looked at the silver, and yeah, it just had this really beautiful clean look, and the Apple logo is also kind of like, it's like a mirror color. It's not like the 14 and 16 inch is like a shiny black, while the MacBook Air, it's like a silver mirror-ish surface. And on top of that, with the silver, with the silver color, it looks, it's such a beautiful machine. Like just carrying it in my hand, it's so comfy, so light. I have no issues carrying it around. That was one of my biggest issues, was when I used to take my Intel MacBook Pro, put in my backpack, and I'd be walking around, and it's a strain on the shoulders, and yeah, and battery life sucked on that thing. And this one, the battery life is awesome. It's 10 hours plus. I have no issue of worrying whether the battery's going to die anytime soon, or I don't even bring a charger with me. I just make sure that I charge my laptop up, and yeah, I don't even take the cable with me. It lasts easily a whole day, depending on what I'm doing, of course. And MagSafe, again, awesome. Love MagSafe. Cannot complain. You guys are probably wondering, okay, how's the performance like when you're doing your stuff? And yeah, so just to let you know that I'm quite a heavy user when it comes to offline editing, like Premiere, and also online After Effects. So I'm quite heavy in both those two programs. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen just to show you how well this machine performs. Okay, so here, sorry, I have to blow this out because this is still this ad hasn't yet been aired. Okay, so these clips are the uncompressed files, and let me just prove it to y'all. What's the resolution? How can I check the resolution? Just give me a sec. So I've got the properties. Okay, so you can see this is an 8K file. 8K. Sorry, the camera's 8K file. Some of these are 4K. Let me just go here. Properties. This one's 6K, as you can see here. What's this one? Properties. Yeah, 8K. See, so basically, what I've got here is 8K and 6K and 4K footage. I think I need to mute the audio just because this commercial hasn't yet been aired. But you can see just from here how smooth it plays. So look at that, it's smooth as butter. No lagging, no stuttering. I mean, this is an issue I'd have This is an issue that I have with the Intel MacBook Pro. It'll stop, it'll play. I had all sorts of issues, and that thing was heavy. It's my biggest pet peeve. But this light, powerful, like, look at this. It's just so smooth. 8K footage, 4K, 6K. And if you're yet not convinced, I'll show you After Effects. Okay, now you can see After Effects. I'm a pretty heavy user when it comes to After Effects. I mean, this particular project is basically I'm using the same clips, and I've got how many layers am I working with? Oh, this is not it. Okay, here we go. See, look at this one here. I'm playing with 102 different layers here. Of course, they're not overlapped, but I'll just show you one. Let's see. Let's have a look. You can see here, for example, I'm playing with many keyframes here, and yeah, I've got CC lens, color balance. Oh, hold on, let me just turn these on. Okay, so I've got CC lens, color balance, brightness, contrast, camera lens, blur. So I've got 4 things happening here, and this is one of those 6 or 8K clips. But you see, when I did a RAM preview before on my MacBook Pro, it'll take forever, and sometimes it just wouldn't play unless I would bring this the resolution to half, or even a third, or even a quarter on the MacBook Pro Intel. This one I'll do full, as you can see, and let me just do this, and it's a pretty heavy clip. But let's give it some time. I mean, this is a MacBook Air. Sure, on the 14, 16 inch will be faster, but look at that. I cannot complain whatsoever. This is I think this is like a 6K clip. I'm using a few effects here and plugins, and you see there's all sorts of keyframes happening, and yeah, it's just crazy. If you're not yet convinced, let me show you another one. I've got another clip. I remember adding some crazy lens flares. Where are you? Okay, so this particular one, I actually did a camera track. Okay, here, look at this one. This one's kind of crazy, as you can see. Let me just bring this over here. Okay, now you can see that one's crazy, and I'll have that turned on. Okay, so this, I believe, is a 4K footage. So where I can. Anyway, you gotta just trust me on this. This is a 4K lens flare clip, and you can see I've got some crazy keyframes happening here. I didn't add any easy ease. Oh well, I'll do that later. But as you can see here, look at that. I did some motion tracking on top of that, so I'm working with a number of layers here, as you can see. Now let's just focus on this. I'll go to the beginning. Let's see how long it takes. So for something like this would never play on my MacBook Pro 2017 15-inch Intel. I would not be able to do a RAM look at that. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do a RAM preview just because, yeah, the machine wouldn't be able to handle it. But look at this, a MacBook Air. Oh my goodness, light as a feather. And look at this, works like a charm. Let me just stop that. So I'll say this is the best laptop I've ever owned. I have to say, hands down. Of course, for those of you who probably need to use it for other more heavier, intense stuff like 3D, like CGI stuff, if you're using Blender or Cinema 4D or any of those programs, sure, you guys may have to opt for the 14 or 16 inch, but as a filmmaker, video editor, even After Effects, doing some After Effects stuff on the side, it does the job. And I have to say, most of the footage I play with, when it comes to like work, so I mainly work with proxies anyway, and I edit that and send it off to the colorist. Yeah, and the colorist has all the raw files, and yeah, so there's really no point for me to own such a powerful machine like the 14 or 16 inch, just because my work doesn't require me to work on such high resolution footage. But as you can see here, it easily manages with 4K, 6K, and even 8K, and you saw it. It's like butter, smooth as. Yeah, that's been my review. I really hope that was helpful. I remember when I was trying to look for info when it came to the MacBook Air M2, there wasn't really much info out there. I mean, I think there were like 2 videos that really solidified my purchase, but yeah, there wasn't really stuff out there, and most of I guess content creators and filmmakers alike would opt for the 14 and 16 inch. So I was a little concerned, but having had this since early October, now is December, it's an amazing machine and I highly recommend it. And I've got this really cool, let me show you, got this really cool thin leather casing for my MacBook Air, and look at that, that's so light. Like I don't even have to bring my backpack. I just put my MacBook Air in, go to a cafe, take it out, do my work, don't even have to bring the plug, and I'm all good and set to go. So hopefully that's been helpful, and yeah, if you're a filmmaker out there, do not hesitate to get yourself a MacBook Air M2. Beautiful design, super light. Once again, sorry, I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's just an awesome machine. So if you like today's content, smash that like button. Yeah, click on that bell icon so you can be reminded of any new episodes that come up, and most importantly, please subscribe. If you want to check out some of my work, go to my website at aswad.hand.com. Yeah, check out my Instagram at aswad_hand. Please leave a comment if you have any questions whatsoever. Follow me on Patreon, and yeah, this is my last video for 2022. I promise that next year there'll be much better content. I'll really try hard to put a bit more focus and attention on my YouTube channel. In the meantime, I'll be updating you all on any upcoming projects I'm on. I'm actually working on a pretty cool project at the moment for an Indian client. That one's really cool. It's like a 2-minute CGI bonanza. Yeah, I've got the passion project planned for next year, so I'll keep you all updated on that. Yeah, in the meantime, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.